Hi, I'm Katie Skilton and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to share with you a little bit of crafting news. So the lovely people over at CraftStash have launched a VIP membership scheme. So what I want to do, I just want to share with you a little bit about the membership scheme and the benefits of becoming a member. So let me tell you a little bit about that, and then I'm also going to do a mini masterclass because part of the VIP membership scheme gives you access to a VIP membership the benefits, and it gives you access to content that a lot of the experts share, and it's going to give you mini tutorials and masterclasses and hints and tips. So I'm going to do one of those as well. But let me just tell you a little bit about the benefits. So memberships are going to be on a first come early bird discount. So it's worth taking a little look now because you will get it at a lower price. If you join the VIP membership, you're going to get better prices every day than non-members. You're going to get exclusive deals each week in the members offers area. You're going to be the first to see new collections. You're going to have exclusive content for VIP members, and this is the masterclass and the mini tutorials I was talking about. You're going to have weekly emails with exclusive deals and news. You're going to get double reward points on all your purchases, and you're also, and this is a big one I think, you're going to get priority dispatch on all orders. So that's really good if you're looking to gain things quite quickly. So that's all the benefits. Now, as I said, there is also a giveaway. So to win, with a chance to win the £25 gift voucher, you need to comment and subscribe to my channel. You need to comment and subscribe to the CraftStash channel. Now there's going to be 7 chances for this because we're doing a channel hop here. So if you look in my description, there are 7 of us doing this. If you go to every YouTube channel and you subscribe and comment on those, you're going to be in with 7 chances to win. And the winners will be announced on Monday, the 20th of February. So you've got a little bit of time to go and look at those. As I say, the link will be in the description for that. So let's go on to the masterclass. So what I've done today, I'm going to show you how to use your dies as stencils. So I'm going to make this card, and then I'm just going to show you some other ones that I've done. But this is just using the Creative Craft product heart. So let me show you that. So this is the die. This is the die set here. That might have fallen out a little bit. So this is the die. So I've taken this heart, let me move this one, and I have cut it into a 6x6 piece of cardstock. I've got another piece of cardstock underneath that as well. So I'm going to ink through this. This is going to be my stencil. I'm going to ink through this to create this background on the card blank. So I'm just going to add some distress ink. So I'm using the patina distress ink. I've just actually got my hands on these blending brushes, and they are absolutely fabulous. What a difference it makes! Just makes blending so much easier. It's funny, isn't it? I've worked in the industry for years, and yet I still come across products. I think, why did I not know about this before? Try these before. So I'm just adding the distress ink all the way there. I'll put a link to these brushes in the comments actually. Now in the description, so you can see it. What I'm going to do, see now, so this one's been slightly different. So on this one, I actually used the stamp from my CraftStash and Co stamp set. I'm going to use something slightly different for this one. And then you use a cloth. I'm going to actually take away some of the ink. I'm going to use, and you're left with some pop lids. And I'm just going to create some rings. So I'm just going to dry that off a second. This is a polish lid, and I'm just going to stamp those. So I'm still leaving it in the stencil for a second, because I don't want them to be all the way around. But I'm just taking a lid, just making sure that's all covered in ink. And it's just going to create some kind of inky backgrounds. It doesn't matter that they're not perfect because this is all kind of part of it. So I'm just going to pop those there. So now I'm going to actually remove this tape. So I'm going to remove my stencil now. So I've just cut the stencil from some scrap paper. But what we can do is keep that one because I can use it again. Okay, so they could have come out a little bit more really, but that's fine. So now what I want to do, I want to stamp a sentiment. So I'm going to grab my stamping platform here, and I am using one of the sentiments from my beautiful sentiments stamp set from my creative life. So this one is delicate as a flower, strong as a storm. So I'm going to stamp that kind of overlapping the heart. Stamp that one on. And we've got the sentiment. Let's just pop this one out of the way for a second. And then I want to cover it, so I want to give some ink splatters on this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pop a mat down. Purely because this is kind of a messy business and I don't want it to get everywhere. So what I've got a black Posca pen here. And I'm just going to flick some in. So what I want to do, I'm going to get them in the corners there. So I'm just banging it against the ruler. So we've got some ink splatters there now as well. So I kind of quite like the clean and simple look, but I do like a little bit of ink splatter. So I'm just going to move this one out of the way, and I've got to bring in some flowers. So these flowers are from the Gorgeous Girls collection from My Creative Life, and these are from the All Dressed Up die set. Now, I'm going to show you the die set quickly. So it's this die set here. Obviously, I'm not using any of the ladies' elements. I'm just using the florals because they're really pretty flowers. So I'm going to take the Kitsch Flamingo oxide, and I'm just going to distress the edges of the flowers. So I kind of want to leave the centre slightly lighter and just add this lovely pink tone. This is such a nice pink, this. I think this one might be my favourite at the moment. So just adding a little bit of colour around to the edges of the petals. And then in a second I'll layer these up. So that's the pink added, and then I'm just going to use the antique linen. So I'll bring in the antique linen here. I'm just going to add those to the centres of the flowers. There we go. So that's all of our inking done. So I'm just going to grab some 3D foam pads, and I'm going to layer these flowers together. So we're just going to take the smaller one. I'm going to add those into the centre of the larger ones. So it just gives it a little bit of dimension. Then I'm just going to take my wet glue. I'm going to stick the centres on just flat. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to each of the centres. So now I've got my flowers, so I'm going to bring in, just going to clean that mat off a little bit. I'm going to bring in my background here. And we're going to add on the flowers. So I think I'm going to pop one of the, obviously this one's slightly different than when I showed you just now. So, my centre's come off. Pop that one back on. So I'm just going to pop one on this side. And what this does, it gives you, that heart just gives you that centrepiece. It gives that lovely background. And obviously this is just using your dies. So it's just another way to use your dies really. I think nesting dies have got so much versatility to them, and obviously using them as stencils, it gives you even more. So I'll pop that one on there, like so. Now I'm going to move this. I'm going to pop this onto a card blank. So I'm going to take a white card blank, and I just want to ink around the edges of that because I want to bring in that pink of the flowers into the rest of the card. So I'm just going to take my card blank, and I'm only going to go around the edges because we're going to stick that panel on, so you don't need to pop around the middle because you're not going to see the middle section in a minute. That's fine. So that's enough of that. So then I'm just going to take some 3D foam pads. I'm just going to add a few onto the back of here. Now, if I was doing this to actually send, I would add some more because you don't want it to sag in the centre. But the purpose of this, I'll just add a few onto the back. And then I'm going to pop this onto see what way I've cut this onto the card blank, that's better. And you can see now that pink kind of pulls together all the florals and things. So 2 different versions there, both quite similar, but both using that heart as a stencil. So I just want to quickly show you something. So various ways you can use your dies as stencils. So obviously this is the one we've done today. So that's just using the stencil that we've used. Obviously when you cut out that one, you're left with the heart. So if you use the heart and stick the heart in the middle, you get the edge that you can stencil around. Then I've just cut a couple of Paper Discovery stencils, and I've used those to stencil through. So you get lots of different ways. And then there's a trellis one. So that's just lots of different ways. So I've got lots of backgrounds that I can use, and that's just all using my die cuts as stencils. So just a little tip there, go through your dies and see what ones you can use as stencils. So just a quick reminder, to be in with a chance of winning the £25 voucher for CraftStash, you need to comment on this video and subscribe to my channel, and also do the same on the CraftStash YouTube channel and the launch video. Go to the other channels that are in the description, because then that gives you 7 chances of winning the £25 voucher. And go and check out that VIP membership, because if you do buy a lot from CraftStash, and why wouldn't you, it's a really good offer, and it is going to kind of save you money in the long run. It's going to give you lots of extra content, priority postage, and lots of other benefits. So thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.